Callie Morin, San Francisco personal injury attorney. I'm here today to discuss a question that almost every client has for me, and that's how long is it going to take to resolve my personal injury case? Well, that's a tough question to answer because there's no set time frame, and it really depends on all the factors of the case. But I can sort of give you basic time frames that are involved in most personal injury cases. So the first and most important element is how long is it going to take for the client to complete all the related medical care. Okay, we can't go ahead and just settle a case and close out the case when the client still has injuries or still needs more medical care related to the accident. So we have to make sure that the client's getting the best medical care possible and that they complete that before we start any settlement negotiations. This is sort of a different circumstance. If you have an injury that's permanent, then at that point you have to get some medical expertise to determine what sort of treatment you're going to need in the future. Have your attorney get a real good grasp on that so that you can make that demand as well when you do resolve your personal injury case. But for cases where you don't have a permanent injury, you got to complete all treatment before you can proceed forward. So nothing's going to happen at least until you do that. Then once you do that, hopefully you got a lawyer who's on the ball. I know that what I do is I make sure that when my client's done treating, I'm almost all the way ready to send out a demand letter. And what that is it's the packet of all the information related to your case, your injuries, how the accident happened, the facts, the witnesses, loss of earnings, all that sort of stuff. So I've got that all drafted up. The moment you finish your treatment, I'll gather up the final medical records required for the demand packet, insert all that stuff, get that out to the insurance adjuster as soon as possible. That's how you get the ball rolling and start moving things in the case. I give the adjuster a 4-week deadline. Once they get back to me on that, we start the negotiations. If the offer is just way too low, we're going to just file suit and go through litigation, and that could take a long time. But think about when you're done treating, I'll submit the demand, give the adjuster 4 weeks to respond, and then some back and forth negotiations could take another month or two. And if we can resolve it and settle it, that's fabulous. So, you're looking at just a few months after you're done treating. But if the offers just aren't good enough and you need to file suit and go into litigation, well, you're looking at months and months beyond your medical treatment. If you go to a trial, you're looking at least 18 months, maybe 2 years. But again, a very small percentage of these cases go to trial. So that's sort of a brief sort of rundown of how things run in my office, and hopefully other personal injury attorneys take care to expedite their clients' cases, because nobody wants to just sit around and have their lawyer do nothing on their case. So make sure that your lawyer is sticking to these time frames, and you should be in good hands. All right. Thank you.